The squeegee workers who line Baltimore's corners have long been a source of complaint in Baltimore's business community. In 2019, a group of business leaders pushed then Mayor Jack Young to do something about them, saying their presence was affecting the, quote, quality of life of their employees. Today, a slightly different tone from the chair of the Greater Baltimore Committee.
If my business is located here, I may have an opinion, but the issue is broader than just the squeegee kids. The question goes to, why are the squeegee kids? Do they have a need to be there? What opportunities do they have? And can the business community feed into creating opportunities for those young men or women to be able to do something different than to stand on the corner and squeegee?
Calvin Butler, Chief Operating Officer of Exelon, and Brian Pennick, CEO of Care First Blue Cross Blue Shield, are leading the merger of two big business groups, the Greater Baltimore Committee and the Economic Alliance of Greater Baltimore, with an eye to raising the business community's profile.
I think it starts with a shared perspective that better is not only possible, it's necessary. This is an incredibly diverse region with amazing assets. We're strategically located on the East Coast, but we haven't had a consistent vision for what the future holds for this region.
What I think has been missing is that a unified approach to who we are and what we represent. And that is what we are really working to change.
One goal in the merger is to attract new voices to the business community circle.
One, neighborhood representatives, small businesses from a larger scale. I would say we have faith-based members, but are they really being listened to? I would say just advocacy groups in general are missing.
Marketing the region's assets is a priority. The hospital systems, universities, the port, all add to the region's economic portfolio that may not, the two leaders say, get its due of attention. The merger comes as the city is struggling to recover from the pandemic with lost jobs and small businesses.
There's been a lot of conversation about what the pandemic has revealed, what the pandemic has drawn to the forefront, and I think those are things that we need to pay attention to. We have challenges at the root cause around systemic racism and disparities and inequality in our local communities. These are things that as we come out of this pandemic, we get to decide, are we going to allow those things to persist? Or are we going to come together as a broader leadership group and a broader community to do something different and better?
The new merged group intends to present a public safety plan reflecting the view of the business community. There has been one in the past, leaders say, but no one knew about it. In downtown Baltimore, I'm Jane Miller, WBAL TV 11 News.